Hey, my dark and lovely souls. My name is Lenny Graves. I'm a magician, a tarot card reader, and astrologer. When I do my readings for the internet, usually I will record a few of them at the same time. And sometimes I notice that the stars are a certain way, and readings have definitely a certain vibe. And this set of readings I've done has been a lot about vibes about moving on to new paths and stuff like that. And in the previous readings that I've done, and you've probably seen some at this point, a lot of them are like, just go. But I get this sense, and this maybe will tie into and piggyback onto some of those other readings, is that you're stuck, right? And we don't want that. We want you to be free. So let's see what's keeping you stuck. What's keeping you stuck from finding this new road is my question, if that makes sense, my dark and lovely souls. Because there's definitely something holding you. In my previous readings, when I was talking about this, like, you need to take this path, you need to do this thing, I was actually literally getting a little bit frustrated because I keep feeling this keeps coming up, is that these people need to go here, but they're here. And I want to find out why you're still here. Does that make sense? Five of Swords. You should be moving on. Knight of Cups, because it will make you happy. Knight of Swords. We need to do this sooner rather than later. Nine of Wands. Now it's starting to make sense. And the Sun. This was the card that would. This is the tricky card here. Is the Nine of Wands. You're tired. You're tired. I get it. The Nine of Wands, as I like to call the middle age, just went through a divorce, midlife crisis dude card. This guy's tired. This guy hit his head on the stove. Actually, probably was in a stick fight. But this guy just has this, like, I am done. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to go take a cigarette break, right? Was Darth Helmet said. Let's take a 5-minute break, smoke him if you got him. No, seriously, he's just done. He's just done. This dude doesn't want to, he wants to take a break. It's Miller time. My dark and lovely souls, I get that about you. You want to take a break. It's Miller time. Maybe you're not 25. Maybe you're 35, 45, 55. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're 105. You know that there's something else you should be doing, right? But what's keeping you stuck? You're tired. You don't think you need to. You don't want to get up and put the energy into it. Don't get mad at me. It's just true. It's just what it is. Because sometimes to change our lives in a profound way requires a Herculean effort. And we don't always want to do that. But you got to. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because the end of this is the Sun. See, if we just stop being tired and defeated, we go right to the Sun. So it's a mindset, being tired and defeated. I have seen 50-year-olds that look like they're 90 and 50-year-olds that look like they're 30. I've seen 60-year-olds do the same thing. There's a 75-year-old dude on TikTok, and he does like muscle ups, just flipping on a bar and stuff like that. He does not let his age, health, or circumstance define him. He's just doing what he wants to do because he lives a life without fear. Metaphorically, we're all afraid of something, but you get what I mean. There are certain people who live life hard and just do it, and they don't let their age or circumstance define them, and then other people do. Are you going to be a person who lets your circumstance define them? Or are you going to be a person who rises to the occasion and says, I don't care if I'm 55. I have decided that I am going to be a professional jam maker. You're going to just make preserves all day with the Amish. Hanging out, whatever mortals do, my dark and lovely soul. But whatever it is, I don't care if you're 105 and you want to be a mixed martial artist. Get your ass out there and do it. Get out on the floor. You'll be like Mr. Miyagi. You become kung fu-ing people. I think Mr. Miyagi's like 55. I'm getting old, my dark and lovely soul. But anyway, you need to do this. You know you need to do this. You've been sitting too long. But your feet are tired. You're feeling old. You're feeling worn down. My dark and lovely souls, we feel that way every day. When I get up in the morning to lift weights, I'm tired. I don't want to do it, and I do it anyway. We have to sometimes just do things that we want to do. When you get up in the morning, I bet you don't want to go to work, but you drag your ass there anyway because you got to. You kind of got to do this too, okay? Because what is keeping you stuck is that mindset. That I'm tired, I'm old, I don't got no time, the best part of my life is over. And if with some of my younger folks, maybe it's like, you might even feel that way, even though I promise you as someone who's been along way longer than I look, that's not the case. That's not the case. So you don't let your age or circumstance or how many defeats you've had. Let's say you've had 7 bad marriages. Not 1, not 2. You had 7. 7, just like, you're like, wow, you could go through 7 brides from 7 brothers, right? Let's say you had that. You could have. 8th time's a charm. 8 times the charm. Doesn't matter. That's your Prince Charming. Let's say you have gone through 37 careers at the age of 45, from McDonald's to software engineer, and you're just like, I don't even know what the fuck I want to do anymore. You'll figure it out. Go back to school. This middle-aged guy, this tired dude, holding his wands, is keeping all these other cool cards. Just mad, just throwing them in a pile. All these other cool cards. You got the Knight of Swords running around. The Five of Swords getting out of that situation. You got the Knight of Cups going to love. You got the Sun's nothing but success. But this guy, we keep flipping this guy. We're turning him upside down. This guy, and it is that guy, my dark and lovely souls, that tired mindset that I'm too old to do this, that I'm too tired to do this, that I'm too defeated to do this, that's what's keeping you stuck. It ain't a spell. Ain't no witch done this to you. Ain't no magician done this to you. Ain't no demon or God done this to you. You've done this to yourself. Now, some witches, demons, and gods might have put you in a sad position that has gotten you to put this to yourself. But you need to pick up yourself. You need to pull that bandage off, get that staff in combat position, and get ready to live your life, my dark and lovely souls. And stop being morose with the Four of Cups, okay? You cannot keep being defeated. You cannot keep being tired. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you have gone through just a ringer, and I do care. But when I say this, I mean this in a way is I can't let that define you. And you can't let that define you either, because when you let that define you, then it starts to define you, and then you're defined by defeat rather than by victory. And you are a person that should be defined by victory. So stop being defined by defeat. Stop being tired. If there's something you want to do, I am your sign from the universe. You're not too old. You're not too weak. You're not too stupid. You're not too ugly. Whatever lie you're telling yourself about yourself, it's a lie. And when you stop telling that lie to yourself, when you break free of that lie, then you will pull yourself out of the proverbial mire. You will not be like that dude's horse in the never-ending story. Like, you could get out. And you could be running with Falkor and Atreyu. You're not going to go down in the bog. People are crying now. That's a tough scene. That makes me cry. When the horse died, that's messed up. Guy who did never-ending story. But anyway, you're not going to go down unless if you give up. Then you will. But you don't have to. That's why I'm here today. That's why you found me today. Is that thing you're too tired to do? My dark and lovely soul, get up. Shake it off. Tonight you dust yourself off. Tonight you suck your gut in. Tonight you take it on the chin. And you go out there and you believe in yourself and you get it done. And that's how you stop being stuck. That's how you break that cycle. Because I'm telling you, you are destined for success. You have just gotten this. And this is no judgment, my dark and lovely soul. I've been there myself. You're just tired. Life has worn you down a little bit. But I promise you, if you get up, I ain't never seen nothing like you, my dark and lovely soul. You just got to get up and go be amazing. So go be amazing. I'm Lenny Graves. You can find me at The Lenny Graves on TikTok and YouTube, and you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram. I would love to see you there. If you'd like a personal reading, you can always get one at TheLennyGraves.com, as well as books, spells, and various mystical things. I would love you to check it out. My dark and lovely soul. Get up. Don't make me make a Rocky speech. I haven't done that for a couple weeks. Don't make me start quoting Rocky. Go. You feel like you're broken. You feel like you're tired. You feel like you got nothing left. You got something left. Show it to me. You'll get up there and be amazing because you are amazing. I'm going to go like this. Have the best night, my dark and lovely soul.